Well, hi and hello. As the sun is setting here on the south coast of England, and just taking the dog for a walk as I'm at the Brighton Caravan and Motorhome Club campsite. And the sun has decided to make an appearance, which for the last couple of days I've been here, it's been pretty much overcast and raining, which is sort of unusual for Brighton, normally fairly reliable, but we are now into September 2024, and of course the weather gets that little bit more unpredictable as we get into the kind of autumnal temperatures and conditions. And that's how it is just at the minute. We are actually still getting some pretty warm, decent 20-22 degree temperatures down here, but it just, maybe in the very distance there, if you look right in the middle of the shot, you can just see the sea. And if you've got very sharp eyes, and probably with this camera phone it doesn't show it up, but you might just be able to see the windmills out there as well. So it is walk time. He tends to go on quite a few walks when I'm away, so I'm staying away in the caravan that I bought a couple of weeks back, and I'll show you that a little bit more either later in this video or in a separate video, depending on how long the walk is. So I hope you're doing well. If you've been to this channel before and you've come back again, thank you for doing that. It's actually quite hard, isn't it, to set up YouTube channels nowadays? You've got to have some kind of drama and excitement to share. And on this channel there's very little drama, very little excitement. It is just waffling away wherever I am at the time. Next year my plans are to get more videos in, because I'm hoping to do more travelling. Might be around the UK, might be even into Europe. I haven't really planned that out quite right yet to know what I'm going to be doing, but now I've bought this new caravan and a new car this year, kind of got to do something with it. A big crow there following us, just at the end of the screen there. But up there on the hills there's also quite a few walks to go on, so I might have a little wander up there if the weather's supposed to be improving into this next week. It's Sunday now, and the forecast actually was for it to rain all day today, but we've had this break in the rain, which is good. There's a real summer feel to the evening, and if that weather continues to improve, then and get out and do some more walking, some more exercise, which is good for the soul and the mind and the body, I believe. It certainly does make you feel a little bit better, doesn't it, when you now that I am completely retired from working, I'm not really doing a lot of walking, I'm not really doing a lot of kind of work other than the things I choose to do. But it is nice to get out and just see different places. Haven't actually been into Brighton itself yet. I mean, I have years ago, but the last maybe 4 or 5 visits down here, I've tended to just stay on the Caravan and Motorhome Club campsite, or previously it was obviously just the Caravan Club campsite. And weirdly, previously I just had motorhomes or camper vans, and now I've got a caravan. And there are plenty of places to sort of walk within, you know, just a couple of minutes out of the site, and you can be up in that kind of hillscape over there that takes you all the way around. It's a good couple of hours walk if you want to do it. Or you can do this like more local walk just down to the park and then up here around the, I think it's a college or a university or something. And you can do a bit of a circuit here and then come back round again, which is what we're doing now. Now, I also spent some cash on an awning because about 3 weeks ago I went on the bank holiday weekend and the week prior to Great Yarmouth. This time again to the Caravan and Motorhome Club site there. And we had some really strong winds. And those winds kept me awake at night because the awning was flapping and making a noise, and the stronger the winds got, and these sort of gusty winds, eventually up to 52 miles per hour there, started to blow the awning down. And it was I think a Sun Camp Air something or other, just a porch awning. Really easy to put up, useful, simple, very simple to get on the van and to peg down all the rest of it. But with the stronger winds, wasn't that stable. So I decided to go for one of these Isabella Magnum Etna 340s. And when I got here a couple of nights ago, putting it up was an education. It really was. It took me, well, I sort of watched many videos on YouTube because there are some good videos there explaining the how-to stuff from the company themselves. But it still took me well, about 2 hours to get the frame and the awning up. But then with the nights drawing in now and it being dark at 8, and on that particular day it was overcast, so it was kind of dark from about 7:30. I then had all of the usual things for any of you watching this who've done camping before, or caravanning or motorhoming or whatever. You know, you've got lots of setup jobs to do when you arrive. You know, the water, the toilets, cassettes, the flush water, the electric, the gas, getting everything set up and ready. Usually takes, you know, about an hour just in itself. So it must have been going on for about 11 o'clock at night by the time I got the basics done, and still the following day I had to peg out the awning and finish it off and try and tidy everything up because everything was in a complete state. It still is to a degree. Those are the joys of getting out and travelling around in a motorhome, camper van or caravan. Unless, of course, you've got one that's more self-contained and you can just kind of almost park up and be ready, which is how some of my previous vans were. The caravan, it's not quite the same. You have to sort of decide where you're going and pitch it. This particular one has got things like automatic self-leveling. So there are things that are easier with this than the previous one that I had. Now I just got to remember here how to get down. It's down around here somewhere. Oop. What's that there? Something centre, so it's not there. We must be going down here, around the side. I think that's the leisure centre, right? Okay. So maybe there's a gym there. Maybe that's somewhere to visit. Not sure what those things are. Are they caravans there on that hillside or something else? If you can see that, let's see if I can just get the dog back a minute and then zoom in. What are those things there? It's like some sort of big car parky type thing, and then those units which look a bit like caravans. Not sure what they are. Maybe some sort of storage space or something, or maybe the vans or whatever. It's just hard to tell from this distance. They do look more like caravans, actually. It's obviously the sports field there for this college or university or whatever it is here. And this is quite a steep embankment, which I don't know if that comes across on the camera. That's kind of level. We're just taking it down with the long shadows as the sun is going down. So it is a bit of a nothingness video, but then I suppose that's what this channel is all about, really. Nothingness. You do get the very odd or very occasional whiff of cannabis coming from somewhere when you're wandering around. Even when I'm at the campsite, I'm assuming some of the other campers must be partaking in that. I'd say it's sort of fairly rare, but occasionally there. But this little spot all around the campsite is nice and useful for taking the dog for a walk. So that hedge there is... Archie's pulling me now, so I'm going to have to try and stop him because he's going to drag me down the bloody hill. So this hedge here, and the various squirrels and things running up the trees and things going on, whether you could see that on camera or not, I don't know. But this is the very edge of the top of the campsite. My van is just about, I think, through that hedge there somewhere, more or less. And it's all fenced in for security. Anyway, as we walk along this long grass return home, or to return to the caravan, I shall sign off here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you're taking care of yourselves, and hopefully I will bring you 1 or 2 more videos during my stay here for the next 9 days. Or is it 8 now? Can't remember. Week. yeah, it's probably a week now, 7 days left. Got the rabbits there running around. Bye for now.